My name is Shane Russell, and I'm one of the officers of the Friends of the New Jersey School of Conservation and a former teaching intern here at SOC. I am standing on the school's iconic Piney Point, which is home to the remains of a stand of red pine trees that was planted by the Civilian Conservation Corps. As a matter of fact, the ground that I'm standing on was literally built by the CCC using fill from other parts of the camp. The Friends of the School of Conservation replaced some of the trees that were planted by the CCC in a reforestation project a few years back. The climate here has changed enough since the school was founded in 1949 that red pines will no longer thrive here. So these new trees are white pine trees. And each one of these trees was funded by a donor. And each one of those donors dedicated their tree to someone who was special to them. And I want to tell you the story of one of those dedications. One of our donors was an office staff member here at the School of Conservation. And when we received her donation and her paperwork, we noticed that she had dedicated her tree to the Underdog. This baffled us a little. So we got in touch with her and she explained it. The Underdog that she was referring to was a student in the school groups that participated in programs here at the School of Conservation. Not any one particular student, but a student who was a type of student who was present in every group that came to the School of Conservation. That student who didn't really fit in at school, but comes to the School of Conservation and truly shines. And we have seen this time and time again. It's part of the SOC experience. Nature levels the playing field. Group dynamics shift, the underdog is seen in a new light, and the kids who didn't really ever mix at school become friends. Kids learn things at the School of Conservation that really can't be taught in school. And one of the things that they're learning about is their own potential. And kids, this is one of the things that kids remember about their trip to Stokes. And this is why we are today seeing Facebook posts from former students saying, that was the best trip ever. 15 years later, and we still remember every detail. Today, the School of Conservation is the underdog. Montclair State has decided to close the school, but it doesn't have to end here. So we're asking you to join with us and share your School of Conservation story with your legislators. Let them know why it matters to you. Let them know why it's still relevant today. And go ahead and look up the Friends of the New Jersey School of Conservation on Facebook to find out some ways of things that you can do to help save the School of Conservation.